Welcome back. New today, it's a refreshing story this morning. It's National I Love Horses Day. Today we have Mr. Jerry Cooper from Black Horse Run and Fountain Inn, and also Miss Annie to tell us about what makes horses so unique and special. So first of all, good morning to you both, and thank you for joining us. All right, so we're going to dig right into the segment. First, tell us a little bit about Black Horse Run and what we can find there.
Black Horse Run is a Western working horse ranch. You can find horses because that's what we do.
Beautiful horses like these,
Amen.
in fact.
Some of our older horses, yeah.
So what makes horses so unique?
Well, it's a spiritual thing. There's a thing on my website that says a man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger. There's a spiritual connection with horses. They're mentioned over 230 or 40 times in the Bible. There's a connection from nature. Ladies primarily are drawn to horses because horses are a symbol of power, grace, beauty, and strength.
Yes.
More ladies are drawn to them.
And I know, Annie, you and I off camera were talking about your experience with horses and you personally feeling like it brought you closer to God. How is that?
Yes, ma'am. So, you know, horses are a part of so many people's testimonies. They have so many healing properties, and they can just teach you so much about yourself and other people's and just everything around you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So can you tell us a little bit more about what a pedigree is and how you've seen a long line of horses at your farm?
Of course.
All right, we just brought some pedigrees with us.
Did you?
Here's a pedigree of the horse that I named the ranch after. She was a registered Tennessee walking horse. Got her in 1982.
Now, do you mind if we turn it around so the viewers can see?
You can see
while
that.
you read it to me?
That's a Tennessee. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to read. This
It's all
is
good.
A pedigree is like a birth certificate with blood lines and parents and all sorts. This would be the top side, and this is the bottom side, the dam or the female, and here's the stallions, and all this goes back to generations.
Wow.
And
cool.
here's a pedigree of another breed of horse, American quarter horse, of an old mare that I bought in '06 when I started this for the public. We've been at this ranch for 43 years. But anyway, this is her pedigree, and she passed away this year. She was almost 35.
Wow.
Famous old American quarter horse.
What's the life expectancy for horses?
35, 40, certain parts of the world and eastern countries or western countries where it's cool, they live longer generally.
Yes, sir.
40, I've read stories where they're in their 40s, but 35, that's the oldest.
Like
that
the
I've had.
average.
And here's the youngest horse that I raised personally here. Was born in 2020.
Okay.
And he's there on the place down.
It's interesting the difference in the pedigrees that we're seeing here. This one
That's
is
an
obviously a
old-
lot older,
Yeah.
and this one compared to the 2021 looks a
and
lot more modern.
This one's about 10 years or so older than, or younger than this one, and this is a new one.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad we could compare the three.
Yeah.
So what more can you tell us about some of the activities that you all offer at Black Horse Run?
Well, we go on trail rides all the time, which is, you know, the most main thing that we do there. We used to do breeding, but we've eased out of that. It's a ton of work. We do lessons for adults and children. Even some families will do it together, friends and families. Big groups will do lessons all together. We do weddings, church events, you know, all sorts of stuff. So
That sounds like a lot of fun. So right now we're going to put up on the screen some info for our viewers to check out when it comes to Black Horse Run. You can find them in Fountain Inn. They offer horseback riding, trail rides, as we just discussed, riding lessons, horse training, and horse boarding. But to you two, Annie and Mr. Cooper, we thank you so much for joining us here on the Morning News on Fox Carolina. And for now, we'll send things back to you.